I do.
Gonna make some power. What is going on, guys? So today we have an exciting video here. So as you guys know, I picked up the GT500 last week and we are wasting no time. We are going to be dynoing the GT500, but not only dynoing it and getting a baseline, we're going to be modifying it and we're going to be doing some fun stuff, and we're shooting for 700 wheel horsepower today. So as you guys know, or maybe not know, I have a 14 GT500. It currently has an X-pipe done to it, otherwise pretty much stock. So we are over here at VMP Performance and we're getting the car strapped down. I'm super excited to see what it puts down, the way it sits, and then we're gonna be adding some things to it, and I'll show you that in just a second. So it also did just start raining, but luckily we got a little bit of the cool weather, but the roads are gonna be wet after this. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy because we don't wanna get wet under here. Hey, we got Mr. Stockish here.
What's up?
You ready to make some power?
Yeah, I'm ready to see what it can actually do.
Oh yeah.
Should be good.
You rode in it on the way over here.
Yeah.
It's not slow.
No sense of the word.
We're only getting faster from here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so here we can see I just put the JLT oil separator on there, which you guys just saw. We got the stock cold air intake, 2.6 upper pulley, and we're gonna baseline it, and then we're gonna change some things around. We'll also have the stock throttle body as well. All right, so we got Justin here. He's gonna be tuning this bad boy here.
Hey everybody, I'm Justin with VMP Performance. I'm tuning Andrew's red with white stripe Shelby GT500. All right, moment of truth. Let's see what is in the car right now for a tune. Ooh.
What do we got?
I think we got a bogus code. NQQ1YS2. Let's see if that's real.
So meaning someone changed the strategy?
Yeah. See, us custom tuners, we like to make up our own strategies so people can't read our tunes out and steal them. Yeah, that didn't look right.
So it was tuned.
Yeah. This is the actual stock strategy. I'm going to bring it up here in just a second. Matches up with FGFC 3B5. Yeah, somebody hammered these values so their tune couldn't be read out, so they couldn't see what template it lays over. But that's all good. We're gonna flash it back to a true stock tune so we know what's in it. Then we're gonna baseline it, see what it makes.
Yeah. Should make what? High fives? What do these make usually, factory?
About 580 to 610.
Nice. All right, so Justin just confirmed it is tuned currently. So that's why it didn't feel super slow. It's probably making low sixes, high fives. We're gonna see what it makes on a stock tune, and then we're gonna turn things up. All right, back to stock, right?
Yes, we got a stock tune in there finally.
Okay.
I'm gonna run it, see what she does.
Let's do it. It's alive again, and I'm excited.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Well, at least stock is happening.
For now. Post your guesses in the comments what it's gonna make stock, and then we'll turn up the boost. What do we got?
All right, Andrew. 441 rear wheel horsepower, 562 rear wheel torque.
Really?
Your throttle closes at what? This is a stock car with a stock tune, and I've got to figure out why it's not giving us full wide open throttle. So,
Huh.
that's
Strange.
Yeah.
So the throttle body didn't open, or all the way.
Yeah, it was open like 40 degrees, and then it started closing.
Huh. You just did a test pull essentially, and what'd you find?
All right, so I think I know why it didn't go wide open throttle the first pull. This ECU has so many nannies in it. I think Ford pretty much knew people were going to modify this car, and they wanted to keep it under control as much as they could. So the coolant temp was too low to allow a wide open throttle. It was only 160 degrees. And additionally, even on the second run when we were at full operating temperature of 190, it still did not give us wide open throttle initially, and it actually closed the throttle just a little bit at high RPM because it was seeing the airflow it expected to see and didn't want to give you any more.
Yeah, but we made 593?
593 rear wheel horsepower, 611 rear wheel torque, SAE. So your car's good.
Okay,
it's not.
We gotta have. It's not a lemon.
Yeah. And we're gonna clean this up a bunch.
Oh yeah, it's a solid baseline.
Yeah.
We're gonna make some power.
I just want to put a tune in this thing, man.
Let's do it.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna swap any parts. I'm just gonna tune it.
Yeah, we got cool enough weather too right now. Cooled down quite a bit. So it was a little bit of a scare on the first pull, but I guess it was just because coolant temp was slightly below like 180 or whatever, and throttle body didn't open all the way on the first pull, so I didn't make a lot of power. Then it made 591, I believe. Now we're gonna run it tune only the way it sits, and we'll see what we pick up from just the VMP tune.
Andrew, it only made 4 horsepower.
4 horsepower?
Total.
Oh no. Don't do this again, because I really thought you were messing with me the first time.
So it didn't pick up a ton of horsepower because we're just totally stock right now, and I don't want to stuff timing into it, but it did pick up 24 foot-pounds of torque at 3,500 RPM with the tune changes that I made, getting rid of some of the nannies and limits that Ford put in there.
Hey, you'll definitely feel that.
Yeah, so I'm very, very happy with that. 597 rear wheel horsepower, 635 rear wheel torque, and now we're gonna swap the throttle body, the cold air, and change the plugs and run it again.
All right, that's pretty good though. Stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and you guys get rid of all the weird Ford stuff.
The throttle actually goes wide open from the get-go. Yeah.
All right.
I'm happy with it. I can't complain.
Let's add some power. All right, bro.
Huh?
Well, we're waiting for it to cool down. We gotta put a Mustang Lifestyle sticker on it.
We can do that.
Now, if you haven't picked up your Mustang Lifestyle America sticker, ba-bam. Oh, that's nice. Go pick it up, link in the description. And if you want a key tag, now you could be an OG and go for, I still have a few, I think like 20 or 30 or so Turdzilla ones left. And we also have double-sided Mustang Lifestyle ones as well. But let's stick this thing on. Ready? All right, check out this piece of jewel right here. All right. Dude, that thing is so pretty. So this is VMP 67mm throttle body. So this is part of the stage 4 package. Obviously we're doing it in jump, so we're gonna do this and the JLD cold air and spark plugs, and then we're gonna put more boost into it. Should be fun. That's pretty, right?
It is super nice.
It's so nice. Car show, guys, right there. And you make plenty more power through it.
You
got your hard parkers, your racers. I'm gonna get the stock cold air off of here, which is pretty easy to do. Oh, this is pretty funny right here. So this thing silences the supercharger noise. It's like a muffler for your intake, so you can't hear the supercharger whine. Who wants to do that?
Yeah, we can't be having that. We need to hear it whine. So we got the 67mm throttle body on, looks killer, and we're gonna see the plugs in this thing because we were also concerned about, you know, what was done to this car. So we'll see if it has factory plugs, or see if it has what TR7iX is common, or brisk plugs is common on these. Adios, bye, Joe. Bye, Joe.
Bye. Joe just came out for a minute to supervise. He's the lead tuner at VMP Performance. So he was checking out to make sure everything's going okay.
He's been on the laptop all day.
Yeah. He was getting tunnel vision, so he had to come see some stuff from different angles.
Oh yeah.
All right, Andrew.
Oh, what do we got? Stock plugs?
I think whoever had your car before, like, let a lot of water get into the engine bay. Because this is just gross.
I've seen that before.
And it's
different cars.
It is a factory plug. For what it's worth, Ford put iridium plugs in this car from the factory. Pretty cool, but pretty nasty.
Yeah. They were working, though. They were working. So we're gonna put some brisk plugs in.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go get some brisks from inside.
Was that GR12YS?
Whoa. Are you saying you want me to put the colder plugs in for when you upgrade the supercharger?
Well, we already know that's happening. This is just stage 1, or I guess technically stage 4.
Stage 1 for you. Baby
Stage
steps.
1 for me, stage 4 for everyone else.
Alright, so we got another plug. I mean, I guess this is just like 26,000 miles without
really being touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's weird is they're all like, they're not in here very tight.
So interesting. Plugs definitely look used, and they are a factory plug, which is, you know, as expected. They do look like they have let some water in, which is more than likely from this thing getting down in there. So we'll definitely check things out, but we're gonna put some fresh plugs in there, gapped, and yeah. Anti-seize is a good idea, clearly.
Yeah.
So what plugs are these?
These are Brisk GR12YS plugs. So they are 2 steps colder for the, they're basically 2 steps colder. This car already has 1 step colder plugs from the factory, but you get kind of fuzzy on plug heat ranges. I mean, basically, if you're gonna run 700 to 800 verbal horsepower, this is what you need.
Do they come gapped? For what we're doing?
They do, but I always double check the gap, and we're gonna tighten it up a little bit just so we don't have to worry about it.
So like 28 thousandths, or?
Yeah, probably 28.
Okay. And clearly anti-seize is a great idea. It's probably from the, the factory hood?
Yeah.
Being open like that?
Water and stuff gets in there. I always use a feeler gauge if I can. This one is 28 thou, and so far all these plugs are checking out at 28 thousandths.
Fresh plugs going in. Throttle body's on, plugs are on. Now we're gonna assemble the JLT 123mm cold air intake, which we have right here. We also recently installed the JLT oil separator as well. So we gotta swap the math over.
JLT supplied screws are a Phillips head. Going to go in basically till it bottoms out here. Last thing we're gonna do is reconnect our mass air sensor.
All right, so JLT 123mm cold air intake installed. Throttle body looks killer. And then we're gonna make some pulls. All right, everything's buttoned up. JLT intake, throttle body, plugs. We're ready to run it on the dyno and see what it makes with just this. Not even adding boost yet. And then we'll touch this guy right here. All right, what do you think it's gonna make?
I'm saying like 630.
All right. Not even touching boost. Just some more air. So we're gonna hear the blower more, or the
Yeah,
intake.
I know. Well, I didn't know about the muffler.
Silencer, yeah.
Muffler, silencer. So that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Dude, a lot more blower whine?
A lot more.
Oh man. The blower whine is awesome. I was filming from behind, so it sounds so good. Dude, the blower whine sounds gnarly. And we didn't even turn up the boost yet. Dude, the blower whine alone just sounds so good.
Oh yeah, we took off that muffler.
Oh yeah.
Silencer, muffler, whatever you want to call it. All right, Andrew.
What do we got? It sounds so good.
We're making 647 rear wheel torque. Woo. So about a 12 foot-pound gain. But here's the big number. 651 rear wheel horsepower.
Wow.
And we backed it up with a 647 rear wheel horsepower on the second pull.
Nice.
I severely beat my own estimate.
The whine alone, like, is insane how much more it whines up front.
I think that should be mandatory for all Mustang owners to
Definitely.
give pedestrians a warning.
A warning for Mustang incoming.
Yeah. Mustang incoming. That's a t-shirt idea.
Ooh, yes.
And then we can co-brand that.
This is all everybody ever needs. A little bit more boost. And for all you sleeper guys out there, these are stock looking pulleys. So, you can tell everyone that it's stock. Right, Justin?
Until they can measure.
It's always a measuring contest. So, taking this pulley off can sometimes be a little scary. You guys have a video on it.
Yeah. We got a nice little video, and I talk about a lot of the things to watch out for.
Because these things are pressed on, and they got a tool for it.
This is our shop tool, so it's seen a few uses.
Oh yeah.
But it's gonna get the job done.
And by a few, like a lot.
Yeah.
You guys install this stuff at shows, right?
Yeah, we were using this equipment just this past weekend.
So, if VMP's ever in your area, and they got their dyno,
we will hook you up. And if we're not in your area, just order it off our website. In the event you do not have a cordless impact, you can actually put a 3/8 extension right here in the end of the tool and use an old-fashioned ratchet and breaker bar to swap your stuff.
So we're using the same belt with the 2.4 pulley. We just put a 90mm idler in place of the factory idler. Get a little bit more tension so that we can use the same belt.
See the factory one versus the VMP one. When you're installing this, you want to put the clip to the inside.
Belt is on, idler's on, pulley's on. We got more boost.
More boost, man.
So what should we be seeing for boost now? Stock's like what, 15?
Yeah, stock's about 14, 15. I would expect this car to make about 15 to 16. Now if you put the same supercharger and the same pulley on a 5.4 engine, it makes 18. The 5.8 really lowers the boost because of how much better it breathes.
Because what a lot of people don't know is boost is a measure of
Restriction. So later on, we're gonna talk about some mods that reduce your boost and make more horsepower.
Yes.
Later on in like future videos.
Very soon.
Not in this video.
Dude, that sounds nasty. The whine is gnarly.
ungodly.
Oh my god. All right, so we're continuing this the next day. Car's still on the dyno. We were getting close, but we were also losing daylight, and for what we wanted to film with the car and everything, we decided to just pick it up here the next day. So we're gonna be finishing it up, so let's continue what we were doing. Okay. Looks like you're ready for me. What do we got?
All right, man. 665 rear wheel horsepower. But wait, there's more. 690 rear wheel torque.
Okay.
I haven't even looked at the data logs yet. So I'm gonna see if we can improve upon that 665 rear wheel horsepower number.
Okay.
'Cause I know you kind of wanted to see 7, right?
I really want to see 7.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Justin's gonna look this over, the data, and then your keyboard magic.
Keyboard magic.
Spark modifier plus 10.
What?
See, I can tune.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just fuel and spark, right? That's it.
If there's any tuners watching this is me and Joe's favorite joke. Global spark multiplier, 0. Global spark adder, 20. Man, it's taken some good timing, 18, 19 degrees, which is really good for pump gas. Air fuel's pretty much, air fuel's perfect. We're running about 0.79 lambda for those tuners out there. And fuel trims are within spec. The throttle's staying completely wide open.
That's good.
I think, man, this is pretty much it for pump gas.
Okay.
We're gonna have to find that 700 horsepower another way.
So we'll be able to get that later when we do some other mods on pump.
Yeah. There's even a little bit we could do right now if you want to.
What's that?
We could put some boost in the tank and I could crank up the timing.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
I want to see 700.
We're gonna get you 700 something. 700
Okay.
foot-pounds of torque if we can't get you 700 horsepower. We're gonna get damn close though to 700 horsepower.
All right. Well, my Cobra made 695 SAE on E85. 709 STD. But we're talking SAE right now, right?
We're talking SAE.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're talking a lot more bottom end than your Cobra.
Oh yeah.
So I think we're gonna get darn close to those Cobra
Yep.
numbers.
All right, let's do it.
You know what?
And Joe Goodenough makes an appearance.
There's the
Make some horsepowers.
make some horse pressure.
Joe just hooked up the boost sensor, so we'll be able to boost, see if there's any belt slip.
All right,
What you got?
Andrew. So, good news, bad news.
Okay.
We made 675 rear wheel horsepower,
All right.
but some of the challenges that I've been having while tuning this car and why we ran late last night, I believe is related to a fuel pressure issue
Okay.
based on the data that I'm getting here, and it's limiting how much power we can make. which I will say, I've never seen anything like this before. So you're gonna have to figure out why your GT500 broke again. The good news is the car is making some awesome horsepower. 675 rear wheel horsepower, 692 rear wheel torque. If we can get another 20-25 out of it on boosting, I would be really happy with this combo. I think fixing the issues may result in this dyno graph smoothing out and the car making some more power. Dude, it makes about 15.5 pounds in the mid-range and it goes up to 17.5 pounds at the very top of the curve.
Okay, so there's no slip?
Doesn't appear to be any slip.
Nice.
I mean, the thing is, you've got a silver blower. It's kind of a magnet for belt dust.
Yep.
I do think I want to see if we can get a fresh belt on there. They're really not very expensive at Ford. Or we can go to Gates, Napa, whatever.
Yep. So what's next?
Well, I think we need to get your fuel issue solved. From there, make more horsepower.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to cam it when it has the stock blower on it, or do you want to wait till it has a bigger blower?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to discuss that further.
Yeah.
We already have some exhaust mods coming.
Oh yeah, you told me you're getting LTHs.
LTH.
Okay.
So that's on the way. Well, ish. Few weeks.
Okay.
We got some special tips coming.
Oh.
I was talking with Steve.
Sweet. Yeah, I think we get the headers on, you work on the fuel issue, come back to the dyno, see how much power we can make.
Oh yeah.
And then we talk about the big boost upgrades. Because I have something special coming for you too.
Ooh.
Coming for everybody, but you can probably be one of the first ones.
Okay. All right, so we just finished up with the car. You guys saw the dyno numbers. I'll have a sheet on screen as well. So we do have a slight fuel issue that we will be fixing up, whether it's the pump injectors, but as you guys know, we plan to do a lot more with this car. So it's definitely making a lot more power. You can hear the whine on the car, which is insane. I think I'm gonna have to tease you guys a little bit and come out with the next video some street pulls, but I will definitely say that even just, if anyone out there with one of these cars, or even an 07 to 12 is considering it, the JLT intake and the throttle body just woke up the car in terms of sound and whine. And then pulley, tune, it picked up a lot. So I'm really excited to drive it. So as you guys know, we will be coming back for more here. And if you guys are interested in a power package like this, it's actually really simple. You can do it remote, or you can have VMP install it. I'll have a link down in the description, a link to this package. If you have an 07 to 12 and you're just looking for a little bit more power and a little bit of whine sound, you can definitely go pick up an 07 to 12 power package, which is very similar to this one. Obviously 2.3 liter blower versus M122, but it definitely increases sound. You know, we got the JLT intake, 67mm throttle body, 2.4 pulley, 90 idler, and spark plugs. So as always, leave a comment down below, leave a like, hit the subscribe button if you are new, and look forward to more on the GT500 build. Little teaser.